Queen Carvania stood haloed by the morning sun. An army hung on her every word.
My champions, I have sold my chariot on Carvana. 'Twas a lovely SUV, an inexplicably queenly offer. They're even coming to the castle to collect it. Tonight, we feast! An offer you can feast on. Sell your car today on Carvana. Pickup fees may apply.
Yay Networks.
Welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. I'm Kelly Raspberry Evans. This is my husband, Alan Evans.
Hey, Trent in the house.
And we are getting closer and closer to the holidays. And thank you for taking a little break. I know everybody's busy running around. Maybe you're listening to our podcast in your car as you're running another holiday errand. Maybe you're in your kitchen. You're preparing some sort of tasty treat to gift your neighbors, like our neighbor Stacy did for us.
What does she do?
She made some sort of like a Chex Mix thing where it's got
Homemade?
Yeah, homemade, where you get all like cereals and Cheez-Its and cashews and like Cheerios and stuff. And then she put some seasoning on them and toasts it for a while. And then she bagged it up and left it on all of our doorsteps today in the cul-de-sac.
Well, that's nice.
I have the best neighbors ever. And so thank you, Stacy, for that. But I think I had one handful too many.
This is your
before we started the podcast.
This is your dream. You wanted to live in a cul-de-sac where you knew all the people and you could go over and borrow butter and milk if you needed it.
Yes, that's
And
so important.
Do you have any sugar? I'm baking a cake.
We need to, what we need to do in the new year? We need to give our key to some of our neighbors. Maybe 2.
I don't know if I trust them that much.
I do.
No,
I trust some of our neighbors.
I'm just kidding.
But at least 2, because I know one time when I used to live in my old neighborhood, when Emma Kelly, and it was just me and Emma Kelly and Nanny Laura, that I had locked, I don't know what happened, but I ended up locking myself out of the house. It was so stupid. And I knew my neighbor across the street had a key to my house, but she was gone. And so I'm in the back of the house, and I'm trying to get Emma Kelly, who was probably a little too big to fit through the doggy door, but we're trying to get her through the doggy door, and that wasn't working. And then I picked up a shovel or something, or a brick or something. I was like, I'm going to have to break the window to get in. I don't know what. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't in my right mind. And then suddenly I was like, wait a minute. I know the other neighbors have this neighbor's key, and if I can get in their house, I can get my key. It was just like this big convoluted thing. So that's why we need to have more than one neighbor with a key.
I think everybody in Dallas-Fort Worth has a damn key. How many keys have I made for this house?
I know.
I'm always running over to Homie D's, and you're like, make some keys. We need more keys. I'm like, why do we need more keys?
We need more keys for our neighbors. Or we can just give them all the garage code.
There are so many of our keys floating around.
We have no idea. But don't you all have keys you don't know what they're for? We could go through the house right now, and I bet you money I could find at least a dozen keys. I have no clue what they go to. They're not labeled in any way. They're just a random key.
I know where the keys go.
I don't know what all the keys are.
I know what the keys.
I'm just saying.
I know where the keys go.
I don't know. But anyway, we just need to do that. That's one of the things we're going to do in 2021. That's what I'm going to put in my bucket list book.
That's not a bucket list. That's a resolution.
It is a resolution.
We will talk more about that as the year ends, though.
Yeah, we're going to go back. I think next podcast, if I'm not really 100% sure, but I think next podcast, we're going to crack open our bucket list book, which Alan started, he's done this for a while. Did you do this before me? The annual bucket list? Or was that something we just started doing together? I don't know. It was your idea.
We started doing it together.
It was your idea.
Yeah, we started doing it together. But
Alan said instead of doing a bucket list of what you want to do before you die, because you know what? We're not promised tomorrow, right? He said, let's do like a bucket list, an annual bucket list, what we want to do in the year ahead, which I think is great. So we always go out usually December 30th. Because I was hosting New Year's Eve parties and I couldn't do it then. Maybe we'll do it New Year's Eve this year. I'm not hosting anything. And we go get a steak dinner. I get a martini. He gets an old fashioned. And we sit down and we write out what we want to accomplish, what we want to do in the year ahead. Well, obviously, I don't know how much of that happened. I know you got a couple things done on your list.
I always knock them off my list.
You do. You manage.
A lot
even in
of
a
them.
pandemic.
A lot of them.
But I got really bad at it because I think after the first year of doing the bucket list, I kind of did everything I wanted to do. And now I'm just like coming up with crap like get keys for all the neighbors. Those are errands. Those aren't bucket list things.
We need to be a little more creative than that.
I know. I need to really put some thought into it for 2021.
You know, another thing I want to do before the year is over
What?
on a podcast is list all the things that I've done this year. Because, you know, when you say, well, you know, the pandemic and everybody was staying at home. And, yeah, we did some of that, but I did a lot of crap.
You did.
I did a lot of crap.
You did. You used the pandemic and the quarantine wisely.
Oh.
You did creative things. You did a lot of I think I cleaned out a closet. I think that was about the extent of
I mean, who officiates a wedding and gets a tattoo
I'm telling
during a
you.
pandemic?
Alan got it done in 2020. Let him be an example to all of us.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, especially after, good listener, you listen to this podcast.
Well,
because have we got some good stuff for you?
we do?
This
What's
might,
coming up?
This might get a little spicy.
Oh, not dirty though.
Well, no. I mean, it'll be within the confines of confines of a Sandwich and Some Lovin's brand.
What is it?
I don't know.
What is our brand?
I have no idea. It's a little sandwich piece and a
Oh,
heart.
by the way, if you were listening, speaking of a Sandwich and Some Lovin', to the last podcast when Alan caused me to audibly gasp when he said something about how we were talking about food and he was giving me grief over dipping French fries into McDonald's milkshakes, which, by the way, at the McDonald's drive-thru, they even have a sign saying that they were tempting you to dip your fries in the shakes. I was like, Alan, it's not just me. And last podcast, he said, well, you give me grief about my sardines. And what'd you say? Do you remember what you said that insulted me to the core?
Well, I just said the reason I'm in there eating. Well, I said you get disgusted when I'm eating sardines, and
They stink.
And I said, well, I'm sorry. The only reason I'm eating sardines is because nobody made me anything.
Yeah, he said it a little different, but I was like, he accused me of not taking care of him.
Well, no,
in the food department. Well, that's what the whole premise. Listen,
I was defending myself.
But the whole premise of the podcast is men need two things to be happy: sex and food, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't been providing you with, well, much of either lately, but you nailed me on the food.
I'm basically just what do you call what was that? Oh gosh. Okay, I lost my train of thought. Keep going.
You'll get it back.
Gelfing? What is the thing that has no nuts? A gelfing?
A gelding?
A gelding. Yeah, I'm basically a gelding that eats sardines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tonight, I went to the grocery store. We're getting the boys back for the holidays, so I had to do, a lot of little boy shopping. And there's this certain yummy tummy or something drink Dylan wants. I can't find it anywhere. I knew I could go to one store and find it. And anyway, while I was there, I was passing by the flowers, and I was like, I'm going to get my man some flowers because, that whole, I don't take care of my man. So I came home with flowers, and you walked in and you said, why'd you give me flowers?
Hey, Kelly,
Why'd you give me flowers?
I was surprised. That's just not something a dude gets every day.
I get you occasionally. I get you flowers. The first time I got you flowers, you cried, and it's gotten to the point.
Because no one's ever given me flowers.
But I gave you flowers. You cried. Now it's gotten to the point of why'd you give me flowers?
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, good call.
Because I wanted to do something nice, honey.
You did.
And the flower bouquet was called Sweetness. And I was like, because you're so sweet to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they had this really great deal, buy one, get two free on these chicken things. And so I said, do you want this for supper? So I baked him some chicken, and he said I cooked it perfectly. It wasn't bloody or anything. I used the meat thermometer. I sauteed him some mushrooms and some onions. So
yeah, those
I
are really
fed
good.
my man
She did.
home-cooked meal tonight.
Yeah, Kelly said, what do I do with these chickens? And I said, well, put them in a pan and roast them in the oven for 45 minutes at 375. And she goes, okay. So she starts setting up a pan. And she starts like wrapping them in tinfoil or something.
I put tinfoil in the bottom of the pan.
I don't know what you were doing.
Well, because like the Reynolds Wrap ladies say, it's easier cleanup if you just throw all the juicy.
They're trying to
crap
sell
away.
Reynolds Wrap.
Well, yeah, but you said that it wouldn't cook right with the aluminum foil.
Yeah, it'd be real soggy.
So I took it off the aluminum foil
Yeah.
and just put it in the bottom of a pan.
How about the kid though? Guessing the right temperature not guessing. That was based on my other experience doing chicken. Okay, enough of this talk. Do that, and then we've got a lot of stuff to do.
All right. Well, my goodness.
We got a lot of stuff to do.
You know, for many of us, the holidays are going to look a lot different this year, right? But there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
It's a gorilla with a flashlight.
No, it's going to be fine. But we have to put off the big family gatherings for now, at least. And I know everybody's doing what they can to feel as close as possible to our loved ones. But I want to tell you about a really great gift idea that will be especially meaningful this year. It's called StoryWorth.
StoryWorth.
I don't know. Have we talked about this on our podcast before? I think we have. But if it's been a while, and let me just tell you about StoryWorth. Okay, this is an online service that helps your loved ones share their stories. It's a really fun way to engage with family, even if they're on the other side of the planet. And here's how it works. It's really cool. So every week, StoryWorth will email your family member a question. And maybe it's something you've always wanted to know. Maybe it's something you've never even thought to ask. So it could be something like, what's a small decision you made that ended up having a big impact on your life? It could be something about, if you're doing it with a grandparent, maybe it's something related to, what was your sport that you played on the playground when you were a kid? Anyway, it's really fun because you get to read their weekly answers and share that with everybody. That could lead to some really fun conversations. It can also take your relationship to a deeper level, too. And then at the end of a year worth of these questions, StoryWorth takes all those stories, including any photos you have, and they will bind them into a beautiful keepsake book that they ship out for free. And this is like a family heirloom you can pass down for generations to come. It keeps your family's stories, your family's history alive. We gifted Alan's sister StoryWorth, and she just loves it.
Yeah, they do. So give your loved ones the gift of spending time together wherever you live with StoryWorth. Get started right away with no shipping required by going to storyworth.com/sandwich. You'll get $10 off your first purchase. That's storyworth.com/sandwich for $10 off.
Yeah, it's a great last minute gift idea too, because it's all through, emails and the messages and stuff. So you don't have to worry about, I'm not going to get it there in time, the post office and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Which you should be using stamps.com for that too, right?
Stamps.com.
Little free plug.
Okay. Well, first thing we're going to do, Kelly was in here doing the Kidcrat. She was starring on the nationally syndicated Kidcratic morning show.
Starring?
Starring. There's no question about that.
I don't know. I don't think I'm.
I think there's no question about that.
I really don't. I think I'm losing my standing on that show.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I just don't feel like. I don't know.
Okay. Well, that might be.
Maybe that's something I need to talk to with my therapist.
Yeah, maybe you can.
At BetterHelp.
At BetterHelp. Yeah. Wow. Another free ad.
I'm just throwing them all in tonight.
Okay. Well, anyway, Kelly was in here doing the show, and I was out in the kitchen. Making coffee the other morning. I think this was 2 mornings ago. So I'm in the room right next to her. And I don't know, man, my stomach was hurting or something. I don't know. But I tried to make a stealth bomb run is what I tried to do. And it sounded like a freaking mountain gorilla eating a deep dish pizza in there. I mean, just, it was huge.
Yep.
So I didn't think Kelly would hear it because she's in here doing the radio show. She must have been. It must have been a break.
When we go to commercial breaks,
yeah.
See, I have earbuds in, but I don't wear the big headphones like you see DJs wear because it mashes your hair in. You have like these big rings. And one day I saw Ryan Seacrest using like his Apple iPhone earbuds. So that's what I've been using. They work great. But when we're not on the air, we go to commercial break. I can't hear anything. It's completely silent. So. That's why I heard Alan go.
I mean, it sounded like a freight train. I mean, so I cut the biggest buck fart. Okay.
Why would?
What?
Okay, I hate that word. I hate the F
Well,
word.
I understand, but this story does have a point.
Right.
There's a point to all this. So I thought I got away with it, and there was kind of a delayed reaction. And Kelly goes, "What was that?" And there was another delay.
No, it's more like, "What was that?"
And there was another delayed reaction, and I was trying to think of something. And I thought. Nothing, babe. My flip-flop got caught on the carpet, and it kind of made a funny sound. And she was like, no, it didn't. I'm like, yeah, that's what. She said, try to do it again.
I said, recreate it then.
Couldn't do it.
No, you couldn't. You tried, though. I saw you.
I tried. So I was thinking, that's kind of a dad thing to do. It's kind of a guy thing to do.
Pass gas and lie
well,
about
when
it?
you cut a big bomb like that,
toot.
drop a big bomb like that, you either blame it on something or you say it was the East Texas barking spider or something else.
Or the dog.
Right. So I found a lot of different dad sayings. I'm going to read them, and I want you to tell me if I'm ever guilty of saying these dadisms.
Okay.
These are all dadisms.
Okay.
Okay, you tell me. Have you ever heard your dad? Well, you can say maybe your dad or my dad.
Or your dad.
Or me. Have you ever heard, or listener, your dad? Have you ever heard your dad say, they love saying, well, that was fast, when someone leaves to go somewhere, but they come right back because they forgot something? You ever heard your dad say that? Well, that was fast. No?
Not really.
Okay.
Maybe.
Guilty. I've done that.
That's a dad thing?
You've done that. You've gone
But I
out, come
say
right
that.
back, and I'm like, wow, that was fast.
But I say that too. That's not like an exclusive dad thing,
Okay.
right?
Well, we can debate that. I'm a master. How about dads that say they love telling their kids, oh no, they're coming for you when they hear police sirens?
See, that's not nice. Don't do that. My dad doesn't do that.
Your dad's never done
My
that.
friend's the one that taught, because see, I was guilty of this a lot too. My friend said, don't do that to your kids because that'll make them scared of police officers. And then if they don't want the kid to ever feel like if they're lost or something that they can't go to a police officer and ask for help.
Scared of police officers or scared of committing a crime?
No, it's like whenever you're like, you need to straight, like if you're in Walmart or something and your kid's acting a fool like kids like to do in Walmart and they are acting ugly, you'll say, you see that police officer over there? I'm gonna go tell him to arrest you. That puts fear in them. You don't want them to say that. So she actually, whenever she sees a police officer, she makes her kids go up and say thank you, like people do to members of the military. Thank you for your service. She has the kids go up and thank them for their service.
Okay.
She's a better mom than I am.
How about the dad that loves acting like he's going to make his kids pay when the check comes at a restaurant?
Yeah, that's a
That's a
thing.
dad
My
thing.
dad doesn't do that, but you and your dad do.
Me and my
Yeah.
dad. Oh, guilty.
My
I do-
dad
I
doesn't
do that
do
all
that.
the time. How about the dad that says, well, I guess it's free when your cashier can't scan it right? Like they can't find the price on something. And they're like, well, I guess it's free.
I don't think Jerry Raspberry says that.
Alan Evans has said that a million times.
Yeah, and you know that poor cashiers have heard it a million
Oh,
times.
yes.
And they still have to smile and laugh like it was
Further-
the first time they've ever heard it.
further whipping their ass that was already whipped. How about, yeah, my dad's done this one. When you give a kid a very small amount of money, like $1 or something, don't spend all that in one place.
I think these are Evans things.
I have said these personally, and my
I know
dad
you
has said
have.
these.
Yeah, I know y'all have. I just think this is an Evans.
Are these
thing.
kind of a Jerry Raspberry above
I
this?
just don't.
Is
I
he
don't
kind of
think
above
he's above
this?
it, but I just don't. I don't remember him saying anything like that.
Okay, well, what would he say?
I don't know. He'd give him
Nothing?
a strawberry candy and
Yeah.
a gospel track and invite him to church.
There you go. How about the dad that says, no, your other right when someone screws up a left or right?
See, I don't like that either because it's like you're making me feel stupid now. My thing is, and people get mad at me, I'll say like, you've got something in your tooth and I'm not doing a mirror. Like if it's on their right tooth, I'll point to my right tooth. But what do? They mirror image and they point to their left tooth. I'm like, no, the other side. Cause you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know what you're saying.
People don't like that.
Whenever you're facing someone like that, just for future reference, if you say you have something on this side of your mouth, you got to understand it's like I'm looking at a mirror. So if you point to this
See?
side of your mouth, like here, I'm
Yeah.
going to think it's here.
I know, but see, I do the opposite. I'm
well, then
like,
you should say
you've
on
got
your
something-
right.
You've got something on your teeth. I'm thinking it's on your right lip.
Well,
like
then
I'm
you
pointing
should
to
say
my
that.
right lip.
Then you should say that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
We managed to figure it out eventually.
How about the dad that says, and he loves to tell you, well, I heard it might be in the 60s next week. Always talking about how the weather's changing, getting warmer.
Yeah, I mean weather talk. Yeah.
It's a big player with you and I.
Yeah, we are very
Oh,
invested in weather.
yes.
Every day.
Yeah.
First thing I do, what's the weather outside, but what does it feel like? Because like this morning, our pool pump kept going on all night. So I was like, man, it must be below freezing. It was 37, but it felt like 32.
Yeah.
And then I have to know if it's going to be sunny or cloudy because if
Absolutely.
it's sunny and 60, that's way different than cloudy and 60. Cloudy and 60, you're going to be cold. So I have to know how to dress every day.
You got to know what jacket
We're
to take.
Very invested in weather.
Got to know what jacket to take.
Very invested.
How about when something breaks for any reason and your dad says, well, they don't make them like they used to?
My dad said stuff
Big
like
player.
that.
Big player
Yeah.
with
well,
my
it's
dad.
true.
Yeah.
It's true. When you used to get a washer and dryer back in the day when I was a kid, we'd have the same washer and dryer for decades.
Same here.
And now you get one there. It's like, oh, if it makes it 5 years, you're lucky. They make that stuff. They make the cheapest crap now.
My mom and dad had, when I was a kid, they had an avocado green Kenmore dryer with a fake wood panel, control dial panel.
Yeah.
And they bought that when I was an infant at Sears and Roebuck
It's the only place you could buy stuff like,
in Illinois.
that was it.
They moved that sumbitch from Illinois to California to Georgia to Texas. They stuck it in that house I grew up in Texas. I went to college. I came back from college, and they still had that dryer.
That's the way they used to make things.
I mean, that thing lasted 25 years. Kenmore. They still swear by Kenmore.
It's not the same, though.
Yeah. Sears brand. How about the dad that loves saying, "Saddle up, partner," to your kid when he gets in the car?
No.
No? Golly, my dad said all these things. Okay.
Saddle up, partner.
Yeah.
No.
No? Oh, golly. Okay. Well, this isn't resonating with you. How about the dad that loves saying, "Well, what's the damage?" when looking at the bill at a restaurant?
Maybe I could see him saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely.
Okay. Here's one.
You and your dad. Your dad's always like, when the bill comes, he's like,
Oh, he's fighting for his
pretend-
wallet.
Well, he can't find his wallet.
find his
he's
wallet.
joking, of course. He's like fumbling. Oh,
Right.
yeah,
right.
And then he reaches for the bill and he doesn't, waiting to see if somebody else.
Yeah,
reached
that's a big
for
Evans
it.
bit.
It's a very big Evans bit.
Big Evans bit. Like, I forgot my wallet. Are you going to get this? No, I'll get it. No. Oh, really? You're going to get it? You know,
Yeah,
that whole
that's
bit.
what happens.
Right, that whole bit.
And then he finds his wallet.
And then he finds his wallet. Yeah. This happens to me a lot with neighbors, particularly, who are also dads, but you're out there washing your car, trimming your bushes, or doing something in your yard.
Putting up Christmas lights.
That
still don't work, by the way,
Hey,
people.
which-
Alan's like, I'm done.
I'm out.
not doing
So putting up Christmas lights, and my neighbor sees me doing that. He's like, "Hey, man, you want to come do mine next?"
Yeah.
Big dad thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
can see that.
Yeah. Dan across the street. He
Yeah.
said that to me. "You gonna come do mine
Did
next?"
you laugh?
I
Did
gave
you
him
chuckle?
Yeah, I gave him dad laugh, and I said, "No, dude, you paid somebody to put yours up." And I said,
And there's work.
"Yeah, his works."
We've got a bunch of lights. We just got these bulbs
Oh.
around our flower beds, and they're
Yeah.
just going to sit there till you.
I said, "This asshole tried to put them up himself. You see how well this works?"
The deer will look good.
And now I got to
though.
walk in the house and tell my wife they don't work. How you think that's gonna go?
The deer work well.
He felt so
this
bad.
morning, the deer stay on all night. So when I woke up this morning, just green around the gills, I was so sick. I looked out the window and the little deer moving in slow motion to greet me.
Mhm.
That was very nice.
Okay, a couple more. How about the dad that loves passing up a close parking spot because he incorrectly thinks they're going to find one that's even closer? And then he has to loop all the way back around the parking lot a couple of times.
We're not big on that. No. I used to like really, and I think my dad's of the same thing. It's like you're going into a store where you're gonna walk for 10 miles while you're in the store. So why do you have to be front row for your car? You know? So you like to park way back, Alan.
You tend to look for the close spots. I
do sometimes.
I park and walk.
I have really good parking lot mojo. I really do. I put it out in the universe. I'm like, I'm going to find a great parking spot. And 9 times out of 10, I do.
Mm-hmm. How about the dad that says, "You make a better door than you do a window" when someone is standing in front of the television?
Never.
That's not one I use. I tend to use we've got
40-something hundred square feet of
40-something
space or
hundred square
whatever
feet
you
of
always
space,
say.
and you're going to choose these 2 square feet in front of me. That's the one I use.
You did that all the time.
Right. That's a dad thing. It's a dad thing to say. How about the asking coworkers if you're working hard or hardly working?
You do that. My dad
when
probably.
do I do
I think
that?
my dad does that too. I think my dad does that
When
too.
have I done that? Okay.
You're just a typical. You're a typical dad joke guy. Though.
I-
You're a total dad.
I really am. Okay, 2 more.
But you
I
don't.
like
You
these.
embrace it. Though.
I do. How about this one? Dads love saying, "Well, that's how they get you," when advertisers reveal a hidden fee. Well, that's how they get you. That's how they make their money. Like an
Y'all should have just seen the look Alan shot me. He's wearing readers, and it's like as soon as he puts
That's
his readers
because I
on,
can't see.
But when you put on your readers, you automatically hunch over, peer over your nose, and slouch like a grumpy old man.
I am a grumpy old man.
It's the minute you put on your glasses and you just looked at me like that.
Okay, speaking of grumpy old man, here's the last one. Dads love saying, how much? When they hear the price of anything over $5.
No, that's your dad. That's your dad.
That is my dad.
That's your dad all day.
My dad.
His dad's very
is
funny.
So frugal. He is so
Yeah,
frugal.
but he's funny.
Yeah, my dad's. Where do you think I get all my bits? I get half of them from my dad.
Oh my gosh, y'all. I just go over there when we go to visit Alan's parents at a very safe distance from each other.
Yes.
And I'll just sit there and they just go back and forth and all day.
Yeah.
And your mother, when we were able to go out to eat, your mother and y'all just go. It's just like we just sit there. It's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, that's
It's great.
funny.
I'm glad you have that good dad relationship with your dad.
Thanks,
And
babe.
if I would hope you think that me comparing you to your dad is a huge compliment,
Oh yeah, I know.
because I mean it as such. Your dad's very funny.
Kelly loves my dad. My dad loves Kelly. You should hear my dad talk about Kelly. He loves.
What does
Kelly.
he say?
He loves Kelly.
Tell me what he says.
Well, it's I just know. I can tell, and he's told me. What
does he say?
He loves you. He's just glad you're his daughter-in-law.
Aw,
Yeah, for sure.
that's so nice.
Yeah, for sure.
So nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, coming into the holidays this year, I know a lot of us are going overboard. Alan tried to go overboard in our yard, didn't go so well, but we're over decorating, we're overspending a lot on gifts, but I think we're trying to just make up for this past year. So look, Alan and I have made the decision we're going to sit down and look at ways we can cut costs with, the cable bill and things like that.
Mhm.
Alan, we refinanced the house. There's things like that you can do. But let me tell you, this is also a great time to reshop your home and auto insurance rates. You can save some big money with Policygenius. Go to policygenius.com. You just have to answer a few quick questions about yourself and your property. And then Policygenius does the rest. They compare rates from over 30 top insurers from Progressive to Nationwide, and they will find you the lowest quotes. And their licensed experts look at all the ways to maximize your savings, including bundling your home and auto policies. If you're not bundling, that's also a huge mistake that could save you money. And Policygenius can help you make it happen. They find you a better rate than what you're currently paying. If they do that, they can get you switched for free. And check this out. Policygenius has saved their home and auto customers an average of $1,000 per year. How much can they save you? Well, you got to find out. Policygenius has earned a 5-star rating from over 1,600 reviews on Trustpilot and Google, and maybe you'll be the next 5-star rating.
So if you're feeling the pinch during this holiday season, find out how much you could save on home and auto insurance at policygenius.com. They've saved their home and auto insurance customers an average of $1,000 a year by reshopping. Policygenius, when it comes to insurance, it's nice to get it right.
That's right.
That's right, babe.
I love that they handle all of it. I don't want to handle any of that. That's why I got married.
Oh,
Let my
know.
husband take care of everything. If I could, I'd marry Policygenius.
Do you
They
think
take care of everything?
Oh, do you think the guys quoting insurance like it when this guy calls and I'm beating him up on the other
Yeah.
end of the Oh,
So annoying.
I will win Battle of the Assholes every time.
That's true.
But I don't need to with Policygenius.
That's right. They take care of
They
all that
take
for
care
you.
of it.
Hey, this evening when I was waiting for the oven to get to the appropriate temperature before I put that raw chicken in there to cook to perfection, I laid down on the floor with the dogs, and I'm rolling around with them. And Larry, our little first rescue dog, he's just a mutt, and he's got so many health issues, and he loves just kind of like burrow up underneath me. I think because his face is itching, and he likes to burrow up under me. And Zoe, she's like on top of me, and she's letting me kiss her neck, and I'm like, oh, Zoe, I just love you so much. Do you love me? You like to wonder, is she just like this because she knows I'm going to feed her? What is she feeling? And what is Larry feeling?
There's a connection.
Is there such a
Yes.
thing as puppy love.
I think so. I believe there is.
Well, Alan, it's true.
I would think it
Brain
would be. Yeah.
scans confirm that dogs truly adore their owners.
Oh.
Just the scent of their person is enough to make a dog happy. And their noses are always, always. And since we're on the topic of dogs, scientists also know that dogs respond positively when we talk to them in that ridiculous high-pitched voice that we all use when we're talking to our pets. Why do we do that? I don't know. It's just an instinctive reflex thing. But when you get your dog and you start talking to him like that, and Alan used to sit over on the couch and say, I wish you talked to me like you talked to George. So then I started when I said, I meant my dog, George, not boss man.
Hey, man, you want to get some sushi?
And I'd start doing that to Alan. And at first he was like giggling, but I'm like, he secretly dug it. You like it when I talk to you like I talk to the dogs.
I mean, every once in a while. If you did it all the time, I think I wouldn't like it as much. You do it just enough to where I like it, which is like once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what
It's
you said.
special. It's like when I buy you flowers, you're like, why'd you get me flowers?
Well, no, it's kind of like where you said when I wink at you. I don't do it very often.
I know.
I save it. I save it.
You haven't winked at me in a while.
Well, you hadn't got me flowers in a while until today.
So the next time you wink at me, I'm going to say, why are you winking at me? Let's see how that goes over.
That might be the 5th or 6th time you've said that.
Apparently it
this
really stuck in my
this
craw.
has got you twisted up, doesn't it?
Really
This has
does.
really got you twisted up. Okay, well, you know what's got me twisted up is we're going to segue into our segment of the podcast dealing with online stuff. We're going to go online. So Kelly sends me an email today.
I forwarded it.
She forwards me this email, okay? And it says...
I get the most random... You know your computers are listening to you all the time,
It's,
right?
It's from, here we go. It's from Kelly Raspberry. The subject, forwarded message, welcome to Truly Filipino.
Truly Filipino.
Sent December 16th at 11:30 a.m. to one young Walter A. Evans. The content of the email says, why am I getting emails from a Filipino lovers dating site? Question mark. Signed, Kelly Raspberry Evans. Hey guys, just real quick. You know the signature line that you can put in your emails? Now let me read you Kelly's. And then
I want everybody
no,
to
and listen,
know.
and listen. After I read it, all of us are gonna jump on the ground, get that freaking bag of dimes she dropped, and we're gonna give them back to Kelly. Here we go.
I saw somebody else do this, and I'm like, that's pretty smart, because this is business.
This is Kelly Raspberry Evans' email signature. Star, co-host of the Kidcratic Morning Show.
It doesn't say star, it's an asterisk.
Asterisk, co-host of A Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast. Asterisk, host of Love Letters to Kelly podcast. Asterisk, owner of ekandme.com. Asterisk, IG and Twitter at Kelly Raspberry. Asterisk, Facebook at Kelly Raspberry Evans. You know you're missing asterisk, owner of Oaked Barbecue restaurant in Dallas.
Oh, but see, now you want me to add more.
That is a robust signature.
It's a lot. It's too much. I'm going to delete it all.
Okay. Well, no, don't delete it all.
You
I
made
think
me
it's
feel
good.
bad now.
No, I think it's good. So anyway, Kelly sends me this, and so I look at the email. It says, welcome user. Find love online with Truly Filipino, the best Filipino dating site for singles.
Who knew?
Best regard, Truly Filipino team. It's like you signed up.
I didn't. I married a y'all may or may not know, Alan is half Filipino. His mother is from the Philippines. His father was in the Air Force, and they met in the Philippines.
Browse.
And he wifed her up and brought her back to the U.S.
And here I am. Browse 200,000 verified profiles. Search for profiles that match your dating something. There's video chat. You can exchange messages to get to know your matches on a deeper level. You can share messages, emojis, and even photos. You know what that means.
Yeah.
So there are all these pictures of these Filipinos, and then it says log in to Truly Filipino now. So Kelly
Did you?
I clicked on it, and it went to a page where you can log in.
Did you?
Well, no, I don't have credentials. They sent you the email. So
But you could still log in.
So no, check this out. So Kelly sends me this email.
Yeah, I'm like,
okay?
how did I get on this?
Why am I getting this? Would be like
Because
me.
I'm married.
This would be like me getting an email from bigbustyredheads.com.
Am I big and busty?
it would be like me getting that email and then forwarding it to you and saying, why am I getting this? You'd be like, you tell me why you're getting that.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know, because I know that your computer's listening to you at all times, right? So
Right.
if you're talking about Hawaii, suddenly you're going to start getting all these ads for Hawaii and all these, vacation packages that'll pop up on your screen, on the side where they do the ads. So I don't know. Have we talked about how? I don't know. What did we say that my computer thought that I'm looking to be with yet another Filipino?
No, here's what I think happened. Last podcast, you brought up the most searched for terms in 2020. Remember?
Yeah. And you had me type in porn.
Exactly.
But that's not porn. That's a dating
No, I know
site.
it's not porn. I know it's not porn, but it's a dating site. I think it's cookies.
Because I typed in porn, I'm
Yes.
starting to get dating sites.
I think you're going to start getting a lot more of that stuff.
Thank you, Alan.
I didn't type it in.
You told me to.
If I told you to go in there and make me a ham sandwich right now, would you?
Is that what you want, honey? I'm honoring my vows.
You're so creamy.
Okay, you've called me big, busty, and creamy. Let's slow the roll
I
on
did
the
not call
compliments.
you big, busty, and I said if I got an email from Big Busty Redheads,
Okay.
and you go, ooh, am I big and busty too? And I said,
I didn't say it like that. I was like, am I big and busty? Which we all know that's code.
okay. You want me to keep going?
Well, why stop now?
Speaking of big and busty, okay, so you did this this list thing last week, and I had you search for the word porn,
Right.
and it brought up, what did it bring up? It brought up the states.
Where the most porn is downloaded or something, the most streamed.
And their top searched word, I think, was what we
no,
found.
I think it's where porn is streamed the most in what states.
Yeah, because it was Google Trends.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did a little investigative research, which led me to Pornhub.com. Have you heard of this website?
Yeah.
Okay. You know
I've
how-
never been to
do
it.
You know,
Did you go for research?
I had to do some research. Now,
God. You won't click on Truly Filipino, but you'll click on Pornhub.
you got to change your voice. Do you have any idea?
I have nothing to be ashamed of.
Do you have any idea how big a website this is?
Well, no, but I would imagine it's a clearinghouse for porn.
Check this out. In 2019, there were 42 billion visits to Pornhub. That's not million. B with a billion. So,
Okay, well, that's not 42. That's like one guy in his
no,
bedroom
those are-
every
no,
night
no,
over and over and
no.
over going.
Those are unique visitors.
But I'm saying, no.
Yes. So for
No.
reference, yes. So for reference, that's over 80,000 people visiting Pornhub every single minute.
It's
It's a lot of people, no
it's a
matter
lot
how
of
no matter how you
people.
slice it. It's a lot of people.
But I think it's a lot of the same people just signing on over and over.
no matter how you slice it, it's a lot of people behind their screen.
I don't want that on my search engine.
with the shades drawn,
I don't
with the
know.
saran wrap on the keyboard. Okay, so that's just to give you an idea how big it is. Now, during election week, Pornhub did a study on the most popular search terms in each state just during the election week, and I thought this was pretty timely since we still don't know who the president is, do we?
Are they porn terms or general
Well,
terms?
that's an interesting question. Let's take a look at what they found here.
Keep
So-
it clean though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So Pornhub's statisticians
Does anybody buy it when he says for sure? Anybody?
weren't able to predict who each state voted for, but they were able to share what each state was searching for during the election. The top relative search is the term that was most often searched in each state when compared to all other states. Okay, so it's truly a snapshot of what's in the hearts and minds of everyday Americans
Every day.
as they wanted to find out who their next president
We're going
will
to
be.
find out that the everyday American is seedy.
Oh, yes, he and she is. Some curiosities included the relatively popularity of succubus in Oregon.
What is that?
I didn't know, so I had to Google succubus.
And now that's in your search engine.
Good call. It's a woman demon who has sex with men while they're asleep?
That was a popular search term.
In Oregon.
I got some freaks in Oregon.
Okay. In Colorado, tushy. Georgia, tickling.
These are the most searched words?
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense.
Iowa, yoga pants.
Oh, yeah, because those are so comfy.
Connecticut, wedgie. And in Missouri, accidental cream pie.
I don't know what that
You don't know what that
means.
is? Yeah.
Why would it be an accident?
You know, that's a good question. Because if you're going to do that, you want to give warning. Okay. Fans of mature porn were searching granny in Tennessee, but nearby South Carolina preferred grandma. And Ohio liked cougar.
Yeah, that's where I'm retiring.
Hawaiians.
I was a cougar back in the day, and I am a tad older than Alan, but not cougar status. I am 4 years older than Alan, but I was a bit of a coug.
Hawaiians were searching 808, the local area code.
Why would they need to search their own area code?
I don't know.
Maybe, well, I don't know.
Louisiana, we've got a lot more. Next to Texas, we have the most listeners in Louisiana. So all our friends in Louisiana, your brethren that were on Pornhub that night, were craving Popeyes.
Oh.
Utah was checking out wholesome Mormon porn.
Is there such a thing?
I don't know. While Texas was spicing things up with Sex Mex.
Sex Mex instead of Tex Mex.
Yes.
Sex Mex.
Yes.
That's kind of funny.
Now,
That's funny.
Sex Mex.
That should be like one of those adult stores you go to out of town.
Mm-hmm.
Sex Mex. That's kind of funny.
Sex stores you go to out of town.
Yeah, you don't go to sexy stores in town.
Is that one of your rules?
Yes, that was one of my love letters.
Really?
Well, except for that one time, Alan. I say you should go to those stores out of town because the one I'm thinking of that is in proximity to where we live is like 2 doors down from this Mexican restaurant we love to go to. And so how horrifying would you find it if you are coming out of said adult store as the deacon from church is coming out of the Mexican restaurant? What do you say?
Hey, Kelly, it's Pastor Sam.
I would be
Hello.
horrified.
Hey, Kelly.
Oh my God. If Pastor
Hey, it's Pastor Sam.
just got
Hey.
finished eating fajitas at Mi Casina and I'm coming out of
I love Mexican
Sarah's
food.
closet or whatever it's called,
I
I
love
would
Mexican food. Hey, what's the name of the store here?
Oh.
Kelly, I love you guys. What is this? I've never been in here. Hey, let's go. Come on, let's go in.
No.
Let's have a chat. What is this?
No. That's why you should go out of town.
If you don't go out of town, I have my own rules. We'll save that for another podcast. Video games are also always a popular search on Pornhub, with New Mexico distracting themselves with Fortnite.
But why would they search that on the Pornhub? So you're saying they went to Pornhub and then they have a search bar.
Listen.
Do you have to type in something? And they're typing in Fortnite? Is there Fortnite
Yes.
porn?
Yes, listen. This is the term searched the most in each state relative to the other states. All 50 states, there was someone searching for boobs. But not every state searched for Fortnite. In one state,
Right.
they searched for Fortnite the most. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm saying, so they're going to Pornhub, but they're clicking the search bar and they're typing in these words.
Yes.
Hoping that there is porn related to these things.
Yes. Kentucky searched for Among Us. I don't know what that means.
That, I think, is a game on the phones.
Oh.
I think it's called Among Us. And I think it's like some sort of mystery you have to solve, like Clue or something.
It's not a hookup thing, is it?
No. It's like a game.
Okay.
An online game.
And then Bigly things, really huge, massive results
Bigly?
were happening in several states, like fat ass searches in Pennsylvania, BBW in West Virginia, chubby in Kansas, and big booty in Alabama.
see, why do you pick and choose to change your voice on certain things?
Oh, and in Mississippi, we hope you found what you were looking for when you searched Pron, P-R-O-N, more than any other state.
P-R-O-N?
Yeah, they mistyped porn.
Oh, I was thinking prawns. I was thinking, oh, big shrimp?
P-R-O-N.
You spelled it, P-R-O-N. Okay.
Yeah.
They just slipped up.
Yeah.
And they were in a hurry.
Yeah.
It happens a lot.
So there's my list. Did you like that?
I told you I was done with lists. I'm not doing any more lists for 2020. Only my bucket list. We're going to go over that maybe next podcast.
What is BBW?
Big Beautiful Woman.
Oh, okay. So you're down with the lingo.
Well, I know BBW. BBW used to be a magazine, I believe. BBW,
Really?
Big Beautiful Woman. Mhm.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. But, I could be having a false memory about that. But I know BBW is like if you're dating, you have, SWF, that's single white female.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember anything right now, but I know BBW is Big Beautiful Woman.
Well,
Or is it?
no, I
It's
think
Big
I think
Beautiful.
you're. Well, you know what they say about BBW?
You better be careful, Alan. You're going to hurt somebody. I wouldn't. Are you going to make a
What?
joke? Are you going to make a joke?
No, it's not
Well,
bad.
that sounds
It's
like
not
you're setting
bad.
up for a joke.
It's not bad. It might not be what you want, but that'll be all you want.
See, I tried to stop him. Tried
There
real
is
hard.
nothing wrong with that.
All right.
I stand by that.
Hey, real quick.
I partook.
What are you doing?
Keep
I'm
going.
trying to move on.
Okay,
and
move
you won't
on.
Stop.
Move on. Keep going.
Are you partooking with me?
No.
All right. Listen, I know a lot of times electronics and things are going on sale because it is, the holidays. And then I know traditionally that TVs go on sale usually right before Super Bowl, right? But if you are in the market, I'm giving you a public service consumer watch report. If you are in the market for a new computer, Tuesday is the day. When it comes to electronics like a laptop or e-reader, retailers such as Dell, Hewlett-Packard, they send out special coupons on Tuesdays because that's traditionally a slow sales day. To get those deal alerts, you have to enter your email address on the website that you plan to go to buy things, but that's from First for Women magazine. So Tuesdays, did you know that? That's when all the coupons go out for computers.
I did not know that.
I thought that was helpful, and I thought I'd share that with you.
That's very helpful.
And I also, Alan, be very proud. Do you ever sign? I was talking to my mother the other day. I'm not getting paid for this stuff I'm about to tell you. But like if you sign up to be like a loyalty program or whatever, like if I'm standing in line behind someone at Target and the salespeople, they always have to ask, would you like to sign up for a Target debit card to save 5% off your purchase? And people say no. They don't even, the default answer is no. I'm like, I want to say, you really should do it. Ma'am, excuse me, I know it's none of my business and I know you got things to do, but sign up for that card. I told my mother about it. My mother didn't do it either. If you get the Target card that saves you 5% on all your purchases,
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I first did it, I got the Target credit card because I was like, I don't know, because if you get the debit card, it comes straight out of your checking account, right? I was like, well, I'll just get the credit card. It was only a $500 limit. And I was like, I was a new mom, diapers for me, all that stuff. I was like, I need more than a $500 limit. That's why I changed it to the debit card. But not only do you get the 5% off your entire purchase, you get free shipping. And my mother, I was like, why have you not done this? And so she did it. She's signing up for that. That's just a little tip. And then at the end of the year, it tells you how much money you've saved, and it's really a lot.
You know, they've got to give you 5% at Target because everything's so frickin' expensive.
No, it's not. And then they have deals, and they have on the app, they have a scanner, and you can scan the thing, and it tells you if there's a coupon to it. You just download the coupon, you get that. And if I'm in the store and I scan something and it's cheaper because the app, it's like the website. If it's cheaper on the website than it is in the store, they give me the price in the website. I love it. And then I'm a loyalty member at Kroger grocery store, and I saved 90 cents a gallon on gas today.
You saved 90?
90
How'd you,
cents.
now that's good savings. How did
I've
you
saved
save
$1
90?
before because during the holidays you have to download the digital coupons. If y'all are not doing this, you need to do it. We're looking for ways to save money. So if you buy gift cards for people during the holidays, a lot of some people you just give a gift card. If it's the teacher or a coworker, whatever you've got to do. Stocking stuffers. Kroger will send out an email, and I'm sure other grocery stores do too, that says, hey, you can get 4 times your fuel points or whatever, 10 times the fuel points, but you have to buy the gift cards between this date and that date. So you go during that time and buy 2 or 3 gift cards and you get quadruple fuel points.
Good for you, babe.
Let me tell you what,
So how much it cost to fill your tank up?
it was empty.
I don't know
I
how
don't
much it cost.
remember. I don't remember.
$20?
But it was, I don't think so. I don't think it was that much. But my gas ended up being like $1.09 a gallon because I saved 90 cents a gallon.
That's awesome.
And you know what? I'm going to tell you another little money saving tip. I don't think this is illegal.
Why are you
Because
prefacing
I don't want to
it?
get anybody in trouble. This isn't illegal.
You like to skirt the law, though.
This isn't skirting the law. So my parents, so let's say they have like $1 off a gallon, whatever. So what they'll do is they'll go to the gas station together. Mama will pull in behind daddy and he'll pump his gas. But before you put it back in the thing to stop the transaction, he'll pull off and then he'll stick the gas thing in her car so they can get the discount on both cars.
Another good way to say
Isn't that smart?
Are they're
Because
from
once you put the
That's
gas
not
back in the
illegal.
holder, it's not illegal. Once you put the gas back in the holder, well, you've lost your $1 or whatever it is off. So you just bring the other car up and pump 2 times.
Now, what would be illegal is if you started asking people in the parking lot, hey, do you have a Kroger card? And they're like, no. They're like, well, I can get you were going to save $1 a gallon. I can save you 50 cents a gallon. So then you're kind of the middleman and you make a little bit. It's like, I'll fill this up for you. I'll fill this up for you. You just pay me.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. No.
We'll start a little side hustle like that.
I'm just glad that you kind of got a little excited when I saved you all that money.
Well, $1 a gallon is real saving. When you tell me, well, I can save a penny a gallon, that's like, okay.
Well, even if you don't have any fuel points, like the next time I go to Kroger,
I
if I haven't shopped, I'll save 3 cents a gallon. That's just the bare minimum. But you can save up. Yeah, and that's good, right?
I don't know how you get on those lists because every time it asks me, are you a Tom Thumb member? And I'm like, yeah, I'm a Tom Thumb member. I put in my Tom Thumb number. And then it always tells me I don't have any points.
That's because you don't shop enough.
Oh.
You have to shop enough and build up your points.
I thought you just got a discount being a member.
Not with, well, I go to the Kroger gas station. There's one in the Kroger parking lot.
I don't go Krogering.
Well, maybe you should now.
It's confusing. Their stores are laid out two
Alan
ways.
doesn't like, they remodeled the store. He had a panic attack and he hasn't been back since. It's ridiculous.
I threw a little baby fit.
He did.
I threw a baby fit in Kroger.
You know, and I don't like it when they rearrange my store because I know where everything is. But after about 3 or 4 visits, you got it. You know exactly where everything is. You just have to keep going. Alan. That's why when I got together with Alan and with I just like being in a couple. I love it. I want to go to the grocery store together. I want to run errands together. We love running errands together, right?
Yeah, Kelly's fun to run errands with.
But he does not want to go to the grocery store with me. And he doesn't want to go to Costco with me. And I want to go with him.
If you want to go,
I love being that couple.
If you want to go to like Whole Paycheck or you want to go to Trader Joe's or one of those places, I'll go look around there.
I want to go to Trader Joe's too.
Or Central Markup. We can go. I'll go there. But the everyday Kroger run, I'm out. Walmart, out.
Aw.
It just
I love it.
It just drains my life.
Maybe I should just go by myself if you're going to walk around with that attitude. That's what we do when we go into any store. Nordstrom Rack, peace out. He goes that way, I go that way. And every once in a while, if I haven't seen him in like 30 minutes, because usually we're tall people, you can kind of peek over. I'm like, I'll text him, where are you? I'll lose him.
We're big, beautiful people.
And that's about the 4th reference to my size you've made tonight. Just saying.
I said me too.
Mm-hmm. That's why you cover it up.
This is ridiculous.
Well, you know what? I have been indulging a little bit. And, it's the holidays. My brain is completely overloaded. I was just telling somebody today, I feel like I am short-circuiting. sometimes. I completely just space out. So when I need a break, I need a brain break, I pull out my phone, I play a little Solitaire Grand Harvest. I got to mix it up a little bit with my online gaming too. And it's a great way to distress. Solitaire Grand Harvest is everything you love about playing Tri-Peak Solitaire. If you've ever played Solitaire, it's really easy to figure out. But you get to play while you enjoy being on a little sweet farm. That's fun, right? What's more peaceful than farm life with little pigs and growing corn and scarecrows and stuff? It's just, it takes you back, to me growing up in South Carolina, driving by all those farms. Anyway, Solitaire Grand Harvest is full of fun and challenging levels. You can play anywhere, anytime. It's free to play. And you play your cards right, and you can advance and earn hourly bonuses based on how many crops you grow. And the more you play, the more crops you can harvest, the more bonuses you can collect. You can spin a bonus wheel to get even more cool prizes like coins, bonus cards, extra harvests, and more. You can even connect your social accounts and see how your friends are doing in the game, have some friendly competition while you're stuck at home because you can't get together. You can play and say, hey, what level are you on Solitaire Grand Harvest? And, I've loved Solitaire since I was a kid. And at first I was like, how different can this really be? But Solitaire Grand Harvest really does challenge my brain in the best way. So when I'm done, I'm relaxed and I can get back to the chaos.
Whether you're stuck inside or just dreaming of the great outdoors, now you can have fun farm style getaway right at your fingertips. Download Solitaire Grand Harvest for free today in the Apple App Store, Google Play, and Amazon.
Mm-hmm. In addition to online playing little games, we started this last week. Is stuff we're really into right now.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you what. I suddenly have had this renewed thing for Friends. You caught me the other day. I was like in a Friends marathon.
It's a funny show.
Because it comes on like TBS or something, and they just do back to back to back to back to back. And they happen to be playing them in chronological order the day I watched. So it was really cool. I was at the season where Monica and Chandler, they ended getting engaged, and that must have been the season finale because the next episode, suddenly they came back and it was supposed to be the same day. But Monica had changed her hair. She had bangs now, where the season before she didn't. And Chandler had lost about 50 pounds. But they were all wearing the same clothes because it's supposed to be the same day. And it was really interesting. And it reminded me, that Matthew Perry said he doesn't even remember filming some episodes because he was so out of his mind on whatever he was doing at the time. I think he's all straight now. But I am really into Friends right now.
Yeah.
And I heard, and I'm thinking about doing this, Alan, because I'm getting ready to be on vacation from work for a couple weeks. And The Office is on Netflix until the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I've never watched The Office. People who watch it love it. They're obsessed with it. But at the end of 2 weeks or whatever, at the end of the year, whatever we have left, it's moving over to, I want to say, Peacock? The NBC streaming service. And from what I understand, you can watch the seasons 1 and 2 for like the basic Peacock, but you have to pay premium price if you want to watch the rest of the seasons. So I think I'm going to try binging The Office.
Okay.
Do you want to do it with me?
Yeah, maybe. I'll watch a few with you.
But is there anything you want to binge watch with me?
Binge watch?
Anything?
There are a lot of documentaries on there, like the true crime stuff I like.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I'm so into Star Wars right now. I don't know if I can get into another show.
Well, you've got one more episode of Mandalorian.
Yeah, but then I'm going to watch them all over again.
All right. But see, with The Office, it's like, 22 minutes?
Oh, really?
Each episode, because you have commercial breaks and stuff.
Oh, they're short.
Yeah, because a sitcom is usually 22 minutes, right? Without the commercials, and then it's 30 minutes if you do that. So we could just pound out like 5.
Okay.
And then, do that. Will you do it with me?
Yeah. Well,
I'm excited. I want to do that before it's gone. And here I am again, 2 decades too late with Friends, now getting into The Office. And that's what I want to do with you over the holiday break. What do you want to do with me over holiday break?
Well, I don't know. It sounds like we're going to be watching a lot of The Office.
Is there anything else you want to do during our time off?
Well, we're gonna have the kids here for a while.
Part of it.
But then we don't for after like the 28th through New Year's Eve. So we got to come up with something.
Well, we're gonna do our bucket list, and now we're gonna do
We
that.
got to do our bucket list dinner, so we need to make reservations somewhere.
I know we're going to, we don't have HBO Max, but on Christmas Day, Wonder Woman comes out. Wonder Woman 1984.
I told Kelly to watch the original
I did.
the first one because it was so good and she loved it.
And I never did, and I finally did. And it was really good. And I'm glad I just watched it because now it's fresh in my mind. And I'm looking at the trailer for the 1984. I'm like, well, that got spoiled. Somebody that we thought died in the original
Is in the trailer.
is obviously not dead.
Big Christopher Evans.
Well, yeah, if you've seen the trailer, you've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer.
So obviously, I mean, I'm not spoiling it because I haven't seen it. Obviously, he was able to eject himself from the explosion. But anyway, so
Yeah,
I'm
did.
excited. So I think what Alan, we have this thing on Christmas Day where Santa visits the kids at one parent's house. And then from noon to 6, the kids go to the other parent's house. And so for that noon to 6, what are we going to do? Sit around and play with our toys?
Whoa.
No.
We're going to go see a movie.
Well, based on your search engine, we
Whoa.
can,
What are you talking about?
I don't know what you've been searching on
What are
your.
you talking about?
You might have some stuff you're going to surprise me with.
I was doing show research.
Uh-huh.
I was doing show research.
So I think we're going to go. I need to go online because they might all be gone with limited capacity in the theaters. I think we're going to go see Wonder Woman on Christmas Day.
That sounds like fun.
Because the last
Yeah, I'll
time
do
this
that.
happened, where we had the 6-hour break, it's every other year. That's the way it works out. We saw the Star Wars movie that came out with.
I was so excited to see it.
Oh,
and then
Alan
I
was so
so
excited.
let down.
I got those tickets so far in
Oh,
advance
gosh.
because Star Wars, and the passion people have, months in advance, I had to get these tickets. So that gave Alan, because Alan was really sad that we had, not going to have the kids the whole day. I was like, but you got this to look forward to, honey. And I remember we sat down at that theater and that first dun dun, the music or whatever.
Yeah.
Alan's hand, he grabbed my thigh.
Oh, yeah.
And he squeezed.
Mm.
He was so excited. He's just like a little boy.
I was
And we walked out of that theater.
defeated.
He was so unhappy.
Yeah. It's like, what just happened? What just happened?
Yeah, you're a Star Wars purist. and
Darth
you were
Vader
not-
or Anakin threw Palpatine in a freaking shaft
I hope
20
people know
years
what he's
ago.
talking about.
20 years ago. And now he's in this movie? How did that happen?
And see, I'm sitting there because I'm not as passionate. I like the Star Wars movies, and I'm just sitting there like, wee, wee.
You like all
Wow.
the explosions. Yeah.
I'm not caring about the storyline so much. I
you-
thought it was a little convoluted because I don't remember who's related to this. Alan's like, well, if you remember in scene 17 from episode 3, and I'm like, I don't know. And by the end of the movie, I'm like, well, that was good. And he's like, wah, wah.
You loved all the spaceships.
Yeah, but it was a lot. I mean, it was a very convoluted story. But
It
I
was.
like shoot 'em up bang bangs. I like stuff to explode. I like stuff to zip around really fast. I like fight scenes. So I was fine with it. But the more you talked about it, the more I didn't like it because I was disappointed for you.
Yeah.
And
No,
then when you
it's-
start dissecting how ridiculous the storyline was, which I didn't know any better, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then when she started breaking it down for me, I'm like, well, this is stupid.
Exactly. I mean, I get it, science fiction, but you still have to have a story. Anyway, The Mandalorian's made up for all that.
Well, Wonder Woman's not a real person.
I understand.
So that's all make believe too.
Oh, you're telling me that a movie isn't make believe. You're the one that.
I get so into movies, y'all.
Gosh, Kelly
It's
thinks.
bad.
Yeah, Kelly thinks it's real.
I
Like it's really
get-
happening.
I get so involved in a movie, and I don't know if that makes me a good movie watching partner or a bad one.
It depends
Because-
on if I'm trying to hear something.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I have to discuss certain things as they're happening because I'm so keyed up.
Yeah.
I sweat. My bottom and my backs of my legs, I'll be just in a puddle of sweat because I get so anxious. I can't stand it. I get so tense.
You do.
And at home, back in the day, Alan won't let me do it now,
What?
but I would be watching a movie and it would be so intense. I was like, I can't watch it. So I'd fast forward to the
Oh,
end
gosh.
for like the last 5 or 10 minutes
That
just
is
to see who lives.
So ridiculous.
But that's the only way I could watch it. Now I get to go back and see how they got to that point, but I had to see who's alive.
I just do not understand that.
I can't stand it, y'all. It gets me. But you can't do that in the movie theater. You can't do that because you can't fast forward.
That'd be like taping or recording a game. going to the end of the game to see who won. I know people that do this, and then go back to the beginning and watch the game.
Well, that's like, okay, let's say you were traveling, you were on an airplane while your favorite team was playing, and you knew the score when you landed.
That's different.
But you'd still go home and watch the whole thing.
If someone blabbed the final score, or I saw it on social media, then I'm like, oh, well, crap.
What can you do?
Right. But I wouldn't intentionally do that. It's just me.
Well, I'm telling you, that's what I'd like to do.
That's just me, babe.
I just need to know who lives, who dies, and let's move on.
Okay. Well, let's move on.
Do you have any more letters or anything?
Oh, I've got so much. What do you want to do next?
We'll do a letter real quick, and then I'll pop in, and then we'll pop out.
Oh, okay. Start bringing it home for Jerome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just have a couple of letters. We don't have a bunch. We have one from Chelsea. Subject: RV road trip recommendation.
Oh, thank you. We're going on a spring break road trip.
Hello, Alan and Kelly.
Hello.
Alan and Kelly.
I'm completely fine with that. My ego is satisfied.
Yep. I'm not sure how far you are wanting to drive on your RV trip, but I live in Southeast Georgia, and I am surrounded by Barrier Island. Wow. Sea Island, St. Simon's Island, and Jekyll Island. Wow. Dime, and dime.
No, I know a lot of people honeymoon there.
Oh,
and I would love to go.
That is fancy,
I've never been.
Georgia there. They'd be a great place for y'all to explore, and I'd finally get to hug both of your necks.
Aw.
Love you both so good, Chelsea.
Chelsea, that is a far drive. That's a fur piece for us. But maybe.
I love Georgia.
Oh, yeah. I used to live in Marietta, just outside of Atlanta.
I used to live in DeKalb County.
And I worked in Smyrna, Georgia, which is home to Julie Roberts, because the locals there know her name is really Julie, not Julia.
Yes.
That's what they tell you.
Yes. Okay, just one more letter. We just have a couple. This one's from Jennifer O'Quinn. Subject: left blank, but that's okay. Kellie and Allen.
Why do they ask you, would you like to send this email without a subject?
I'm like, oh,
yeah,
that's why.
What's the problem?
That's why I left it blank. Kellie and Allen, and then about 20 exclamation points. I've been a listener every day to the morning show since 1651.
Thank you.
And a listener to the podcast since they both started. It's one of your very best customers. Very, very best customer. I love you guys. I've never heard of another couple who was as alike as we are. Wow.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Must mean your husband's kind of lewd.
And you are fabulous.
I met the guys when they came to walk-ons in the LSU game in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
And I sobbed like a baby.
Aw.
I told my husband I would never be able to handle meeting Kelly,
Oh.
parentheses, and now Allen,
And now, Alan.
smiley face, in person. For a surprise for our upcoming 15th wedding anniversary on July 5th, my husband surprised me by saying, we're going on y'all's trip this year.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, first of all, congratulations. That's awesome. 15 years. Well, that's a long time. And they're going to go.
Girl,
they're going to go on the summer trip.
I'm telling you, I've got my bikini on the vision board. I got to get my big, beautiful self in it.
Babe.
I'm telling you.
Okay, let's clarify this
What?
just once and for all before we finish that. BBW is like a whole different thing.
What?
It's not, you're not BBW.
I'm not mad. I'm saying I've got to lose weight to get into it.
Okay, but I'm just saying, you're not even close.
I appreciate it, honey, but I
Okay.
still have to get in that bikini that I can't get in now.
No, you're talking about a whole nother, it's a fetish.
Oh, so you're saying I'm like promoting fetishes?
No, I'm saying BBW, the bigger, the better. Like
Well, what am I saying?
can't get out of the room big.
Baby. Okay, we're on two different pages. Here. Back to your letter.
You're saying that like that's you. That's not you.
I am a bigger girl. We're big people.
Well, we are, but you're not BBW.
Okay, thank you, honey.
Okay,
It's
okay,
fine.
okay.
I'm really not upset.
Okay. Well, that you've only brought it up 28 times. Let's see. I forgot where I was.
She's going on
okay.
July 5th.
Back. I'm sorry, Jennifer. Our wedding was each of our seconds, and we married in Vegas. Well, the last time we were there, we actually survived the shooting. Whoa, October 1st, so I can't go back for the near future.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. It's too. Yeah, I can't imagine. It's too much. He wanted to surprise me with this. I love you guys so much. It will be so emotional and hard for me to even meet you, but I cannot wait. Wow.
Well, you were allowed to cry just for a minute, and then that's it. We're going to have fun. We're going to drink a lot of cocktails. We're going to get a little too much sun. It's going to be so great, and it's celebrating Alan's birthday.
That's right.
And your anniversary now.
Here's my question. Is there any way you guys could honor my life by being our best man and matron of honor for our vow renewal ceremony that we plan to have at the resort?
Sure.
You can wear whatever. We will have nothing to do but stand there. Don't worry, Kelly. No public speaking toast. And I'd lose my mind. Please just keep it in your maybe list.
Oh, no, it's fine. Yes.
Thank you. Love you. Can't wait to meet you. Getting watery-eyed just thinking about it. Jennifer.
Oh, yeah. We'll absolutely make that happen. I'll have to get something cute. I'll wear something cute for your wedding renewal. We just found out our vacation schedule. We just got that. So now we've got to talk to travel agent Judy at Regent Travel, and we're going to figure out the exact dates that we are going to be there. But they're going to no matter what, we're going to be there because Sunday is July 4th, and I'm off the week of July 5th. So we're going to be there during that time. We just don't have the exact dates.
Now, here's the deal, Jennifer. I will do this under one condition: if I am able to wear a Speedo standing at your wedding, I will most definitely say yes.
He's not doing that. He's not going to ruin your wedding pictures in a Speedo.
How would I ruin the pictures?
Everybody's going to be looking at you.
Oh, they're going to be
it's all about the bride.
You're going to be able to wash clothes on these abs.
You're not wearing a Speedo.
Okay.
Wear your cute little, like the linen pants and the white linen shirt like everybody wears on the beach when they get married. And I'll wear something that kind of blows in the wind a little bit and looks pretty.
I was thinking a tank top and Speedos.
Alan, he's joking.
And water shoes.
He's joking. But it's going to be fun. That's so cool. Thank you. I'm very honored.
Yeah, that's very nice.
We would love to be in your wedding party and have all of our sandwiches and some love and people there to watch. That's going to be a riot. I hope we have so many people go. We take over the entire resort. That's my bucket list thing for 2021.
Take over a resort?
Take over a resort.
Yeah, good bucket list.
I have to have a lot of people for that. It's a big resort. All right, you know, guys, we are at holiday crunch time, and we're trying to get the gift shopping done, and we're not going to be able to see the people we love the most. I mean, I'm not going to be able to go home to South Carolina this year and give my family big hugs there. But you know what? You can still send all the love to your family across the country, to your friends across the street, to the teachers who have been doing such an awesome job trying to keep our kids educated during these wacko times with clients. If you send the gift of Mrs. Fields cookies.
Oh, love Mrs. Fields.
Everybody loves Mrs. Fields, Alan. She has been baking deliciousness for over 40 years. She's a legend in the cookie business. And if you go to her website, mrsfields.com, there are so many gifting options. You can do cookie baskets, tins. They have towers of cookies and other delicious Mrs. Fields treats. The traditional snowman tower that I ordered for our family, well, it's gone. It was filled with Mrs. Fields nibblers. She had the little chocolate chip flavors, the white chocolate macadamia nut, the cinnamon sugar cookies. So soft, so good, freshly baked. I mean, they bake these and send these out. Really delicious. The brownies, unbelievable. I told myself, okay, I'm going to have the blonde brownie, and I'm just going to have one bite. I'm going to wrap it up and put it back, and then I'm going to save it, and the next day I'm going to have another bite. No, I ate the whole thing. Dylan claimed all the yogurt pretzel trees, just gone. He just ran off with them. So I think we need to order another one of these cookie towers for the family. We loved it so much.
Or 2 or 3.
Yeah. And so if you order Mrs. Fields for the people you love, you're going to give them that same feeling of joy and goodness and deliciousness. Like I said, she has all different ones to choose from. You really need to go to the website to check it out, because you can't be there to hug them in person, but you can send Mrs. Fields, and that's like a cookie hug.
Yeah, you can. And our listeners get 20% off site-wide with promo code SANDWICH at mrsfields.com. Just click or tap the microphone at the top and enter promo code SANDWICH for 20% off your order. That's mrsfields.com, promo code SANDWICH.
All right. I'm excited.
All right, babe.
I'm excited about cookies. I'm excited about saving money on home and auto insurance.
You got a lot to be excited
I'm
about.
excited that I'm going to be in the wedding. I'm going to be a matron of honor at a vow renewal ceremony in July.
I have never been in a wedding in a Speedo.
Well, you're not going to be this time either.
How do you know? They may
Alan,
agree to that.
no.
They may do it in
No.
their swimsuits.
No.
How do you know? You don't
No.
even know.
I know her.
You
She
know
said-
her.
She said they're just like us.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Okay?
Which means her husband would be okay with it.
You're not doing it. I'm just going to tell you right
Wow.
now. I'm just telling you right
Wow.
now. You're going to wear pants.
Put the big
You're going to wear pants.
you put the big foot down, big Kelly raspberry foot down, huh?
Don't ruin the wedding pictures.
How would that ruin the pictures?
Because everybody's looking at you.
They wouldn't be looking at me.
If you're standing there with your pecker poking out of your Speedo, nobody's looking at the bride
My pecker pointing out.
poking out.
My pecker pointing.
yes.
pointing
in a
out.
Speedo.
My pecker doesn't point out in a Speedo.
Yeah, it does.
Well, hey, I'm sorry. Hey, what am I going to do?
We can debate this another time.
And I'm a master.
But we are going to get the dates on that because we want as many of you to go as possible. This year, just a wash. We were looking forward to going in July, but the good part is because next year we're going to have so much even more to celebrate. We're going to have businesses hopefully are going to be back open full swing. Kids are going to be back in schools. We can go to the nursing homes and visit our families again. It's going to be a great time. And Alan's turning 50. The big 50, and it's going to be just a big celebration, and I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm just glad to be having birthdays.
Yeah,
just keep having them.
His actual birthday's in August.
That's a very dad thing to say.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just glad I'm having birthdays.
That's right. What's
Yeah.
better than the alternative?
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, Alan's birthday's actually in August, but since we've got the vacation scheduled for July, we're just going to make that his big birthday.
Yeah, so
And
if
I'm
you,
excited.
oh, sorry, babe. If you go to kellyanallen.com/vacation, okay, there you'll see kind of some of the details. What we don't have yet is a firm date, but it will be around the July 4th week.
You can at least start getting excited
Yeah,
about it.
we don't have pricing yet, but you will see a form that you can click and fill it out, and it'll go to our travel agent, Judy, and she can follow up with you and answer any questions. You'll see a bunch of pictures from the first trip, so you can at least start checking it out if you want to think about doing it. But
yeah, and
it's
if you
want
to check out the resort, it's
a great time.
we're going to the Valentin Imperial. It's like Valentine without an E, Valentin Imperial, and it's about 30 minutes south of the Cancun airport. And we just love it there. We've been there 3 times now, I think. We're going to make it again. And I don't know, it's all adult, it's all inclusive. It's got a great beach area. We've been to other all-inclusive resorts. The beach has been kind of, but the food there is great. The people there are great. You've got people, there's a Fans of Valentin Imperial Facebook group. If you want to get really excited, go on there. And because people love to share information, and some people are like, I've been 18 times. And we went, it's just crazy. The people just are obsessed with this place, and so are we. So we're excited to share that with as many of you as possible. So hopefully you can all go.
I just want to go one time and not be completely wasted when I go to the French restaurant.
That's a problem.
Why is it every time I go to that French restaurant, I can't even hold my head up?
I don't know.
Yeah. I need to slow down.
At least on French Day.
Yeah. If we're going to eat French that night, I've got to slow my roll.
Well, I'll remind you. But then again, it's your birthday. Everybody's going to be buying you shots.
Oh, babe.
You're going to be just
So-
the whole,
oh
it's going to be a
my
blur.
gosh, there's going to be so much buffoonery.
I'm going to have to take lots of pictures so you can try to remember what you did.
Yes. And I'm going to be looking and feeling right in my Speedo. I'm just going to wear a Speedo all week. I'm never going to change. I'm going to
Great.
sleep in it.
Oh my gosh. Maybe you should get a room with Bad Influence Jeff.
I'm going to go to the beach.
And I'll just get do they have a solo suite?
Bad influence, Jeff. I hope Jeff comes.
I hope so too.
He can do all the toasts.
He's the toast master.
He is the toast master.
And you will learn about Jeff's toasts if we are fortunate enough for Jeff to go with us for your 50th.
They get really good the longer the day goes on and the more you drink. Then
They get longer.
They get really long.
Toasts get longer.
Yeah.
They don't always make sense.
We can't even explain them. It's like you
just
have to be there. Yeah, you have to be there to hear these.
Oh, well, we've got a lot to look forward to in 2021, but we got another podcast to get through in 2020.
That's right, babe. We did it. Covered a lot of ground here. Covered a lot of ground. Dad sayings, Pornhub, your Filipino thing you signed up for.
Eh.
I have a lot of great stuff that I can't wait to get to on the next. Hey, I'll tease this. Next podcast, guys, to follow up on a little bit of the talk we've had here tonight, we're going to talk aphrodisiacs.
Oh, God. Why? What is up with you?
What?
Why
The
are
people want to know. Aphrodisiacs?
Is somebody even asking?
Aphrodisiacs. And we're also at some point going to talk about amazing animal facts put in human perspectives. I've had some people say, I love it when you guys mention, like especially Dylan. He loves animals. I think that's great. Love that you guys support that. I love animals too. People love animals.
So what are we sharing?
They love animals and they love sex.
Not
necessarily together.
Not necessarily.
Not together.
Not together.
I'm saying animals and sex.
Talk.
Well,
what are we doing with animals?
Animal facts put in human perspectives. Amazing animal facts.
Put in human perspectives.
Yes.
I don't understand.
Like if an ant can lift this leaf.
Oh, okay.
What does that mean I could lift?
Okay, that makes sense. I
Yes.
couldn't understand what you were trying to say.
Yes.
Now I get it. I'm excited about the next podcast.
There you go, babe. See, I'm trying to get you pumped up.
Oh, I'm so pumped up.
Teasing you for the next podcast.
All right, well, let's wrap things up so I can go to bed. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired too. All right, babe. Well, I love you desperately.
I love you.
I love our listeners desperately.
Me too. I love you too.
I love doing show research desperately. But I'm sure we'll podcast again real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.
Evening. Buyer's remorse. Buy a new car? I'll be moving in. Let's get started.
Sorry, I think there's been a mistake. I bought it from Carvana.
You what?
Yeah, great price. I even have 7 days to love it or return it.
So there's no...
No buyer's remorse. More like buyer's rejoice.
I guess I'll let myself out. Congratulations. I mean it.
Buyer's rejoice. Buy your car today on Carvana.
Limitations and exclusions may apply. See our 7-day return policy at Carvana.com.